Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning in to Pugs and Stilettos. Today we're going to be working on a DIY insert folder for our traveler's notebook. Let's look at the measurements. So we're looking at 9 inches wide by 9 7/8 inches long. You're going to be scoring at the 3-inch mark for the 9 7/8, and also on the other side you'll be scoring at 4.5, which is the midpoint, where you will be folding the folder, and then half an inch on either side. So you'll be selecting the cardstock that you would like to create your folder. I'm using a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. So I'm going to cut down this piece of cardstock as well as score my lines, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Now that we have finished cutting and scoring all of our measurements, we are going to start folding all of the edges and getting the corners ready for cutting. So I'm going to be showing you now the areas that will need to be cut in order for us to create the folder. So now that we have gotten all of our edges folded in, we are going to be cutting at the half-inch marks at the bottom. You want to actually cut a little further in past the score line, so that this way when you fold the bottom portion of the folder up, you don't get any bulk. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of kind of like a bubbling, so you'll want to make sure that you just cut just a little tiny edge. It's not going to be noticeable because at the top part there still is that half-inch portion that will cover, and I'll show you in a second. So you want to test it out and see. You see how on the left-hand side you do want to trim just a bit. But I'm going to show you now how you're going to make the pockets. You can make these as big, as skinny, as wide, as squared as you would like. I'm just going to make kind of like a triangle shape, and I'm going to start from the very base of the folder and cut across. Now you'll find yourself some double-sided tape and tape down these edges. Make sure that you hold them down firmly so that they really adhere to the actual folder. And if you would like, you can actually cut your corners and round them if you'd like. Something that I always do is I kind of add some reinforcement. I find duct tape, washi tape, whatever it is, and I kind of line it. I mean, these are paper products, which they'll get some wear and tear, but we spend so much time decorating them that we'd like to kind of preserve them as long as we can. And this way we could definitely add as many little trinkets and special things that we like to lug around with us in our traveler's journal. So this is our finished product. This is also a journal that I have been working on. I will be sure to add the link below so that if you're interested in watching how this one is made, you can feel free. So this particular folder is going to be added to one of the stretchy cords inside of this journal. This particular journal has 4 stretchy cords, and of course you can add as many as you like and as many as your particular journal will allow for. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. You are tuning in to Pugs and Stilettos. Be well.